Benoit Conflict of Sports, checking in with y'all.
Wow, this ain't the boot is Eazyana.
Saying, shout out Baker. Baker now. Baker. Getting in that grind right now. He'll be back. Baker always missing. We might have to start getting some replacements here and there.
Y'all won't be a guest, man. Y'all won't be a co-host when Baker absent, man. Tap in. Let's know, man.
But first things first, Coach Prime. I know a lot. It's been a very hot topic. Coach Prime leaving Jackson State, going to Colorado. And, I could, I've been reading comments, looking at other people's opinions and I can pretty much understand everybody's point of view, whichever way they look at it. Like which however anybody look at it, like I can understand every point. I can understand every point of view in this whole situation.
Yeah.
The biggest part about it is the fact that when he got to Jackson, when he took the Jackson State job, we all thought, he was gonna stay Jackson State, build it up, bring that light to the HBCUs, and unfortunately, it didn't. What he did what he was supposed to do. Right. He brought light to Jackson State. He changed them around. He brought light to HBCUs. But at the same time, other coaches in the HBCU didn't like him. And so that's part of the reason. That's one of the reasons that's probably one of the reasons he's leaving. Why be where I'm not wanted? If he trying to bring that light to the HBCUs, then why shouldn't the other coaches, the football coaches around HBCUs, not want to share that light with him? And what, man, let's do what we can to bring light to our schools. And what people don't realize, Deion used a lot of his own money, to fund a lot of stuff for his football team. That's what they don't realize. Like he put a lot of his money, not the university money. So, and I think that played a part too. It was probably some deals that was worked out that on the school part, they didn't hold their word to certain things. But it definitely was a tough thing to see when it first came out. It's just like, dang, like, and I think the other point of view too is that, the way he was, pitching it to, your top black athletes, hey, man, come here, don't go to these schools. And, now, he leaving, taking the job at, Colorado. And now, it's like, he contradicting what he originally was telling players. So it's like, every which way you can look at it is like, I could, whichever way you break it down, like I can understand everybody's point of view and why they look at it the way they look at it. But it's definitely gonna be interesting to see what happens, because we can already see the effect that he got. We can already see the effect already. You know, shit, you got Alabama with 10 people in the transfer portal already.
Yeah.
So
I think, like you said, how he really convinced these black, predominant black 4 and 5-star players to basically, kind of ditch these Power 5 school or whatever schools become the HBCUs. And I say, just me growing up personally and becoming a man and making decisions, I'm not mad at Deion for elevating and making his decision to go.
yeah,
But he should have at least honored and at least seen his first recruiting classes come through, get through, celebrate, and then send them off the right way. Versus, because now you okay, say for instance, the guy Travis, great player. He basically decommitted from his dream school to go to Jackson State.
Yeah.
Okay, now you come with this. Well, now you leave. Yes, he's leaving too, but now he's going to Colorado. So now he have to leave basically where you from, Florida area, the South area, you know what I'm saying, to go to Colorado. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, yeah, he's still playing for Prime. Yeah, he may have a chance to go to the NFL, still, but do he want to be at Colorado? Do these, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's a lot that's, basically these kids have to, I mean, I guess you can call it a sacrifice to, well, if I want to play with Prime or if I want to do this, I have to do this, and like I said, he should have just gave them guys a couple more years. But also, I understand what he's doing.
He had 1 year left too, because it was a 4-year. He had a 4-year deal with Jackson.
Right, he had a 4-year deal. He did 3. But I also too understand him as what he's doing as a human and as a father for his family.
Yeah.
If for whatever reason he's doing this to get his son in a better position to get to a leader, do whatever, then you can't blame a man.
Yeah.
He's doing with his son for what y'all want him to do for y'all kids, but he can't do it for every kid. So I can understand if he's doing that for, like I said, to put his kids in position, which that's what he's supposed to do. Set his kids up, the foundation, and and let it roll like that. So it's a lot of mixed feelings, mixed emotions that people couldn't talk about, but we can't really sit there and say he's this, he's that until we're put in that position. You know what I'm saying? And we just gotta look outside the box of the smaller thing. Like I say, he could, if that was the plan all along, he could have did all that without preaching, ditch those schools. He could have left that message out. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, either way for him, I'm happy for him, man. Coaching from even if he had the, no offers was on the table before he went to Jackson State. So this was a point to where him as a black man got to go in there and prove himself. And then, okay, we see what you're going to do. Now we're going to give you the money. So, you can't really hate the man for elevating.
And that's basically what it was, because he's always wanted to coach college football.
Yeah, but and then also too, look at it like this. He signed this contract. What if in 5 to 10 more years he the top NFL quarterback? I mean, coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if that's his goal for what he want to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? So we, like I said, we never know what a person has or their plans or just whatever works for them in the time. I mean, I'm quite sure the decision he made was the best for him and his family. So can't really, like I said, when I first heard about it, I had kind of mixed emotions and feelings, but after learning it and really looking into it and really understanding the lie, okay, I can see it. But also too, like these kids, if we're preaching for these kids, then you gotta stand by them kids 10 toes, man. You gotta stand down, like you gotta stick on it. And like I say, man, he didn't even see his recruiting class graduate. So, his first, the guys. So and also this is different from the SWAC. So he gotta go over there and win. Like you know you can't. You can't go over there and be mediocre. Like you gotta go over there and make a difference in the Colorado because
Yeah,
Colorado been ass the last couple of years. So you have to go
yeah.
make a difference. You
And
know,
so
so
and being that, and being that he got what, like 10 of his players already going with him,
yeah,
they're in a bigger spotlight now.
yeah,
So everybody in a bigger spotlight now. You know, y'all going to a school, like you said,
yeah,
a university that been ass forever. So it's like
yeah.
the only, you know what I'm saying? So the only thing there is for them to do is, do better
Yeah.
than the previous people. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you, he will bring swag to it. Like he will bring swag to him. And I was also
Yeah,
looking at, like I said, it gotta be a bigger plan because he's taking his kids with him. But a lot of people don't know too, like his son, the what the name of the is, I don't want to lie, is well off. The media thing, that's his son too. So all the videos, all the clips and image that we see from the press conference and all that, and like that's
yeah,
his son. And so now his son is running the page, the Athletics page, you know what I'm saying? The media
yeah,
page for the team. So, all that's going, like, it's his son is getting paid for that. It's a job.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Shit. Oh
saying?
yeah,
So,
shit. I know. As soon as everything went down, I went follow Colorado. Like I
yeah.
want to see, you know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I'm
I
saying?
want to see what's going on. Everything went up, like the followers,
Yeah.
everything. Like
Yeah.
ticket sales already went up. Like it's the
Yeah.
prime effect, man. The coach
I'm a
prime
fake,
effect.
man. Yeah. Yeah.
The thing I respect about Deion though, is the way he coaches. You know what I'm saying? He not just coaching them kids on sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
coaching them on life situations
Right.
also
Yeah.
besides sports.
Like, yeah, like even when the takeoff situation happened and they had the game in Texas, he was like, look, y'all ain't leaving this hotel. Like, y'all got family, y'all whatever. Y'all tell them come meet y'all here. And you just gotta put your feet down and have that discipline. Like you said, man, a prime effect, man. And I'm happy to see, and I wish him all the best, man. I hope and wish all the success in Colorado.
Oh yeah,
I'm kind of, I want to look at the schedule because I see Colorado is in the same division as Cal State. So if they wind up playing, I'm gonna try to go catch the
Pac-12.
game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to go catch the game.
Pac-12. Yep.
Yeah, so just to get that experience and just see what it's like, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. They Colorado just spent, they just spent a lot of money on a new football facility. So
Hey,
they money.
it was crazy too. Look, they was talking to the guy. I don't know who he was, but they were talking to somebody from Colorado. And they asked him, they was like, so how did y'all get the money? How did y'all get all the money to get Prime? And he
Yeah.
was like, we ain't got it yet.
Yeah, yeah, they gonna get it.
It was like, we ain't got it yet, but we gonna get it, man.
Yeah, they gonna get it. They definitely gonna get it. But another thing, with college and is crazy, and it's like I don't know how things will be. Like it make it way more interesting now, but then at the same time it's like, damn, like it's almost, college football kind of turning into a soap opera now, with this transfer portal.
Yeah.
It's like it's crazy.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like you
It's
said,
crazy.
the transfer portal, man. I feel like that's kind of like, because back in the day, bro, it was rules. Like it was rules to transfer in schools. It was. I don't want to be incorrect, but correct me if I'm wrong. It could be I think like when you transfer back in the day, you had to sit out a year or some shit.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you have to sit out a year.
Yeah, you had to sit out. And now it's just like motherfuckers just hop. Fuck it. You know what? It's like they don't even have to trade players. They just like, you know what? I'm into this transfer portal. I'm going to another school. And it's like
Yeah.
that. Like, that's like they real privileged these days to be able to just do that.
Oh yeah. Like it made college football way more interesting now. It's like, oh shit, this went into the transfer portal. Wait, like it's crazy. And now you got like so many players in the transfer portal right now.
Yeah.
Look, and I know one coach I know one coach that's not happy right now. Nick Saban. I know
Oh
Nick
yeah.
Saban. I know he not happy right now. He got about 10, 11 players entering the transfer portal, and most of them trying to go to Colorado.
All of a sudden, motherfuckers gonna go to Colorado now.
But that's the effect. You know what I'm saying? A coach. That's the effect a coach can have.
Yeah.
Especially when you got one of the best NFL players. You know what I'm saying? To ever play.
So look, now you got these players like, okay, so for instance, what if all these players transfer, go to Colorado, and let's say 3 years in his contract, NFL come with this big ass contract, and like, hey, come coach Prime, we want you to coach the NFL. Nah, he just leave these kids there and like, you know what, man, hey.
But NFL, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Because now you going coach Roman, which college too. They still
I feel like, but then what I feel like by him playing NFL, I honestly think Prime he'll be a great NFL coach. That's right. And like just back in the day, bro, on Madden,
yeah.
you play Madden and you playing these seasons in a franchise. And as time go by, when these players retire, like they come back as coaches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the things I used to, like to do on the game. And to see that's actually coming into reality these days, like to have old players become coaches, I think that's dope, man. And I like I said, I hope that's his plan.
It's only right, you know what I'm saying? It's only right most of the time, you know what I'm saying? Former players, you know what I'm saying, can spread that knowledge, you know what I'm saying, on what to do, what not to do, you know what I'm saying? Is always better when, a former player, you know what I'm saying, really will come back and coach, because they can really spread a lot of knowledge. Like you said, it's gonna be interesting to see, how he shake things up at Colorado, how the rest of college teams gonna look, with all these transfers.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy, man. Shout out to all the high schools that was playing for the state championships. This weekend. Shout out to LCA and STM. STM took it home. They say it was a real good game yesterday.
Yeah, I watched it. My boy had it on his live, man. Shout out Tell for having it on his live, man. I watched it, man. It was a good game. Like it was like both of them boys were scoring back to back, man. And it was, man, it was a good game, man.
Yeah, that's all that mattered. It was a good game, and it wasn't a blowout.
It wasn't a blowout. But now you got me thinking, like, damn, man, where's the defense?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, cool, all this offense, but shit, where's the defense at? Just to say, but even even like I don't know,
power, bro. That's
yeah. Nah, man, that kid from LCA, man, that boy is special, man. That boy had, man. Look, I think he the quarterback. Number 7, he the quarterback.
Yeah.
Man, that boy had rushed the ball for 32 times and had 200-something rushing yards.
Yeah, I saw the stats.
And it had some passing yards. Like, man, look, the kid had what, like 9 touchdowns or some shit. Like, man, kid's something special, man. Kid's something special, man. For real, man. But nah, that was a good game. Who else played? Shit. That was the only game really people was talking about.
I know, huh?
I think that was the last game from the 3-3-7.
No, all right.
I think so. I think that was the last team from the 3-3-7 because that was a
Yeah,
championship.
no, all right, man. And you know what I'm saying, man. Shout out Tulane too, man. Shout out
Yeah,
Tulane, man.
Tulane, man.
You know, Bailey, you know what I'm saying? Bailey just Spanish, man. Karen, you know what I'm saying, one of them Karen boys, man.
Yeah, they had a great season over there.
Great season, Tulane, man. They won them a conference championship.
Yeah,
You know, that was dope, man. His sister kind of shared the old clip, when I interviewed him, when he was still at Karen Grove, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
shouts out to them. But that was dope. Yeah, that's dope to see, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's one of the few men that do, he won a high school championship in football, basketball championship, track championship in high school. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
now,
yeah,
and now you wanna, now you want a college championship. You know,
yeah.
that's
Champion,
dope,
man.
man. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like
The Green Wave, man.
that's fire right there, bro. That's fire. And I was saying, who, and I'm gonna keep it in, I'm gonna keep it in the area. You know, Zion is back.
Oh yeah. Oh, S.A.
Zion,
Wait.
like, and I was reading the post, last night, and it was like, yeah, Zion been having, good games all this season, but like somebody commented, is like last night seemed like that was his I'm back game. Like,
So to elaborate on that, it definitely felt like that watching it. But after hearing him speak about it, because he spoke about it, he was like, man,
yeah,
it was just a moment. And he was like, man, them
yeah,
dudes beat my team last year. And
yeah,
while we was in the locker room mad, like it was like, so that's my revenge. Like that's basically what he said. He was like, that was my revenge. Like, and to put on a show in front his home crowd, his fans, I didn't see nothing wrong with that. Like
nope,
if it would have been in Phoenix, then yeah, all right, yeah, it's a little bit too much. Okay, cool. But I'm at home. These are my fans. Like these people
yeah,
came to see me, so I'm gonna give them a show, and that's what he did. And I mean, hey, we've been asking. This been a topic on our show for a long time. The face of the NBA, the face of the NBA, and
yeah,
don't get me wrong. Yeah, Tatum doing good. You know, Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Embiid, Luka. All them boys balling. But face of the NBA, a healthy Zion, will be the face of the NBA. And that's what, like I said, we always been
yeah,
talking about who can be the face of the NBA and what is Zion. If he stay healthy, Zion is that
yeah.
next generation that only reason it's not now because he was hurt. He wasn't healthy. Coming into the
Yeah.
league, if Zion played like this since he came into the league, we wouldn't even have this
Oh yeah.
topic, man. We wouldn't even have this topic.
Not even. And the fact that the Pels are first in the West.
First, we the first in the West, dog. Like, I mean, I know it's early in the season, but still, like, it's looking
Yeah.
bright for us.
Oh yeah. Oh no, definitely. You know what I'm saying?
And this
Definitely.
without Ingram. This without Ingram.
Exactly. And
You
so
know?
when he come back, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why we, you know what I'm saying, we all discussed that, you know what I'm saying, after the playoffs last season.
Yeah.
We all said, you know what I'm saying, watching how they played, watching them against Phoenix in the playoffs, how they gave them a run for their money without Zion. And we
Yeah.
said it. And we said it. The team that they have, if he come back healthy and motivated to play, the Pelicans were going to be a problem. And
Yeah.
they're a problem.
Man, you got Alvarado giving you 15, 20 points a game, man. You got Valanciunas giving you 10, 15 a game, man. You got McCollum giving you 20 a game, man. Like,
Yeah.
you got these boys balling, man. And that's the
Yeah.
thing. As long as the bench long as the bench ball, we in good hands, man. I'm looking forward.
And they play defense.
Definitely defense too. That's the main thing too. Defense. Like they don't just offense. Like I'm iffy about it. That's what I'm iffy about. Them getting the points. I'm more comfortable with them. Like I ain't worried about the defense. I know the defense there.
Yeah.
You know, but I can't wait till they come down here March 3rd, man. They play the Warriors. I'm gonna go check out that game. I hope them dudes play, man. I hope everybody play.
Yeah. At the Warriors, you know what I'm saying? Shout out the Warriors, man. I just got my Sports Illustrated magazine with Steph on the cover.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
Sports Illustrated magazine's just been piling up. Now I don't even be reading. I don't even be looking at them, bro. Sports Illustrated magazine's just piling up, bro. I don't know how they just started sitting there. And then
you didn't sign up for him?
No, I never signed up for him. I never signed up. Because it go, yeah, all the stuff it go to my mom and like it go to that old address, and I'm like, dang, I never even signed up for them. They just started sending them. I was like,
yeah,
well, eventually one day I'm gonna just pull them out and just start looking at them when I'm bored. But Warriors still having trouble on the road right now. They
man.
And that's not good. That's not good. If the Warriors can't win on the road, like that's not good for the Warriors.
Yeah, man. It's looking too bad. It's looking too good for them over there, man.
No,
I know one thing though. That West gonna come down to the come down. That West gonna come down to the come down, dog.
It's tight in the West.
Like the fucking tent, like the fucking play-in fucking teams are 4 games back. like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like all the play-in games, there are 4 games from first place.
That's crazy. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. You know, one of those teams. They lost last night, but I gotta give big ups to Anthony Davis, man, because Anthony Davis, he been looking like Anthony Davis. He definitely, the Lakers definitely, they definitely picked it up, a notch from, the way they started the season. They still, they still got, some room to go.
Man.
They still got some room to go, but but the play of Anthony Davis has helped that a lot. That helped a lot. Offense, defense. He looking like the Anthony Davis when he was playing in New Orleans. Motivated to play.
See, man, you gotta watch Sacramento, man. Sacramento over there in the 5th place. Young Sacramento Kings team, man.
Oh yeah, they got a nice little young squad too. They got some nice people in Sacramento, man. That's another team right there, bro. Like it's been a long time since they've been in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And,
man. We talking about what, early 2000s.
You know what I'm saying? It's time for them to get back in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like them them teams in the 2000s, bro. Like that was one of the teams I used to like to watch. You know what I'm saying? The Jason Williams, Mike Bivens. You know what I'm saying? Doug Chris Webber. Vlade Divac. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Jackson. A lot of those dudes, man. Like, man, I like
Chris Webber.
Peja Stojakovic. You know what I'm saying?
Like, Peja.
Those, like that Sacramento team, bro, like in the early 2000s, like that was a fun team. That was a fun team to watch, bro. Like that was
Robert Horry beat them by that one play. If Robert Horry don't hit that play, they beat the Lakers.
What's up, world? It's your girl Smiley Love of Smiley Crafts and Things. And basically, I make handmade crafts with resin and epoxy. And I also resell jewelry as well. So follow my Instagram. It's Smiley Crafts dot things THANGS. And by using FOH podcast, when you DM me, I will take off 15% off your purchase. Thank you.
Yeah. No, seriously. Like seriously,
Yeah,
that was
just
seriously,
to say,
that was one
back
of my
when they
favorite
had
teams.
what's her boy name? White Chocolate,
Yeah, Jason Williams.
Jason Williams.
Jay Will, man, that was my dude right there, bro. Like that team was something serious, man. Like
Mike Bibby.
that's and that's why, you know what I'm saying, I explain to people, bro, like when it come down to, you know what I'm saying, like sports, bro, is like that's why I always say it's like me personally, I don't hate no sports teams because like bro, I'm watching everybody. Like
Yeah,
I'm watching everybody, man. Is like I've always been into it. So it's like I'm watching everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like some people
yeah,
might not be able to, you know, some people might not even be able to name players, you know what I'm saying, on a bunch of teams, Shit, me, I look, man, yeah, I can give you at least one from every
yeah.
team. You know what I'm saying? I can give you at least one or two from every team, man. And that's just something, I'm big on. It's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got my certain teams, but I watch everybody, man.
Right.
That's just one of them things, man. It's like that was one of them teams around that time in that era, you know what I'm saying? That was like one of the teams to watch, those Sacramento Kings. Cause they was giving the Lakers a run for their money in the 2000s.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
You know, just like them Portland teams. You know what I'm saying? They could have beat
I don't know though. That's one of the teams too. Like, I'm talking speaking right now. They one of the iffy teams. Like, if they don't get a big man, if they don't get a real big man over there that they could, you know what I'm saying, and Dame don't stay healthy, they
But
ain't gonna make
right
it.
now,
Yeah,
right now,
yeah, right now,
yeah.
yeah, right now, yeah, right now. Nah, yeah, not back in the day when they had fucking the Sheed, fucking
Bonzi Wells,
Bozzy Wells, fucking
RV,
who else they had?
RV the Sabonis,
Sabonis. Yeah, they had, yeah, Portland had
yeah,
even
Scotty
Pippen.
Pippen,
I was just about to say after he left Chicago, he went over there. Pimping.
Scotty.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
pimping over there. Fucking who
Oh
else they
yeah,
had?
yeah.
Um with the point
Cliff,
guard name that was over there. The point guard.
yeah. Damon Stoudemire,
Damon Stoudemire, nigga.
because this was
Damon
after
Stoudemire, nigga.
that was after his Toronto days.
Yeah, Stoudemire. You know.
Then so they them Portland teams, them Portland teams was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Steve
Yeah.
Smith, because Steve Smith was on them teams too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was another team. You know what I'm saying? That was another team. In that 2000 era. You know what I'm saying? They went toe to toe with the Lakers. You know, they went toe to toe with them Lakers. Man, it's just hey, bro, what can we say, bro? That was Shaq, man.
Yeah, man.
That was
Big
Shaq,
Shaq. Big Diesel.
Big Diesel. That young Kobe. You know what I'm saying? You know, he wasn't a Mamba yet, but he wasn't Mamba. He hadn't hit that Mamba yet. He hadn't switch. He hadn't hit that switch yet. But he was. But yeah, man, it was. You got some teams, bro. It was crazy, and so bro, we just had two. And I know which we've talked about NFL games being rigged before and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
And I was looking at comments, people was saying, because the Monday night game and the Thursday night game went the exact same way.
Exact same way.
One team is up 16-3, and they end up losing 17-16. How does that happen on a Monday night game and a Thursday night? Same exact fashion. Same
Not
time.
even that. Like, look how our game ended. Like, how the fuck Mark Ingram run out of bounds? Like it's just first down right there. You get the first down, we get a whole fresh new set of downs, we win the game.
Yeah.
What you run out of bounds for? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I looked at the video of that play too many times after that. It's like, because I really didn't know what he was talking about. And then when I was like, oh wow. You know, I saw him
ran out of,
I saw him apologize for something because I probably had missed that part. And I saw him apologize. What are you apologizing for? And then I was like, oh wow. I'm like, damn, Mark, yeah, you gotta get that first down, man. You know, you like, bro, you gotta get that first down, bro.
Man, you gotta get the first down, man. Like you get the first down, we win the game.
Yeah. Then I saw something early, man. I saw it. Man, the team, the team got fined $550,000, man.
I seen that for all type of bullshit.
Yeah, they say Cam Jordan had faking injury in the Monday night game, so he got hit.
Oh my god, we literally just watched. What that was. What game was that last week? What a guy, I think it was Detroit and somebody, and they had too many players on the field, and the guy went down in the end zone. I went TV, and they called it out. He didn't get fined.
Cam Jordan got hit for $50,000. The position coach got fined for $50,000, and Dennis Allen got hit with $100,000, and the team got hit with $350,000.
Come on, man.
I'm like, dang. They they still don't like New Orleans, man.
but they stay hitting us up, boy.
Man, Roger Goodell still don't like. Hey, man, Roger Goodell, bro. Dog, like, seriously, man, what's your beef with the Saints, bro? Like, come on, man. Yeah, we have.
But if I was the Bensons and shit, nigga, I would focus on the fucking Pelicans. Like, I would pay attention to what's going on in basketball right now and see what the fuck I could do with them Pelicans. Like, I mean, that's at this point, that's where your income coming at. Like, man, Saints tickets, them tickets ain't selling out now. Like, them bitches probably cheap right now.
Yeah.
Like, Pelicans games right now, that shit is up, nigga. You got all your stars, you winning. Oh man, yeah. You know.
Oh yeah.
Just to say, so I will focus on that and see, just that's where the bread at right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's where the bread at now.
but I seen some too though. Say something about the NFL is rigged and shit, and I don't know, man. That shit just crazy.
Yeah, it's some, it's like it's sports entertainment, and
that's what it's under entertainment.
There's certain things that has happened before, games and NFL where it's like, you know what, that logic is very believable, it's very believable. There's some logics. Got some fights coming up. I think Crawford fight this weekend. I'm not interested in that though, because I don't know who he's fighting. Because the only fight I'm interested in is him and Errol Spence Jr., but that ain't happening. That fight not gonna happen at all.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like they need to get it together. Like,
at least not this year.
That's like how the boxing committee does with other fights. Look, bro, this is what Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, y'all fighting. Y'all fighting. Let
Yeah.
the committee. I'm sorry. Like if I was in the boxing committee, hey, this is what we gonna do. Y'all
Yeah.
gonna fight, and the committee, the boxing committee, gonna work out the contracts. This way, you know
Yeah.
what? Look, ain't nobody could, back off of this. Look, we're gonna do 50-50 down the line, and the winner take the bigger cut from pay-per-view. That's how we're gonna do
Yeah.
this instead of, oh no, I want the bigger cut up front. I want the bigger cut up front. No, man, this is the fight that the fans want to see, man. Make that fight happen.
Yeah. Yeah, man. While we
Make that
talking about boxing, man, shout out my boy Ty, man. Ty got the fifth round TKO in this fight this weekend.
Oh, he fought again. I know he had just fought.
Man,
Yeah.
nigga fought. Listen, that nigga fought what 2-3 weeks ago, and then fought again.
Yeah. Oh man,
Yeah,
yeah, man.
man. But he got the win. He got the win on this weekend. So
Shout out, you know what I'm
shout
saying?
out
Shout out to Emmanuel, man. You know what I'm saying?
Blazing
Holding,
Cage, and
holding it down for Rain, man. Holding, holding,
yeah,
holding it down
shout
for
out
Rain.
Ty, man.
And Regis, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Regis too.
Regis, 2-time champ.
2 time he got the belt, you know what I'm saying? He got the belt, brought it back to New Orleans.
2-time.
Tank getting Tank coming.
Tank getting ready.
Next month. Ryan
Tank.
Garcia getting back in the ring next month. I don't know who he fighting, but I know Tank fighting another Garcia. So
You say they're in the
Tank,
same camp, huh?
Tank, who?
The two Garcias, they're in the same camp.
Oh, for real?
I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Oh no, I don't know what the other. I don't know
I
what
think
the other.
so. I think they is at the same camp.
Tank, like, look, I'm gonna take this Garcia, this Garcia. Tank
Yeah.
say he Tank say he tired of talking. He just want to take everybody.
But look, I also saw. I didn't watch it, but it was a caption. It could be misleading, but it was a video. They had some saying like Tank. It was an interview he just did. He was like he don't want to be in boxing that longer.
Yeah.
Right. He don't want to be into boxing that longer. But, shit.
Never know, man. Sometimes you get, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes sometimes, and he's still young. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's still young. So, you know what I'm saying? He probably at that space where it's like, maybe I need to take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Take a step back from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, because long term, man, that shit'll fuck your fucking mental up. Taking all them blows to the head and shit, it can fuck you up in the long run.
Yeah.
Just like any other sport, man. I think one should go into the sport, have fun doing it, getting paid doing it. And once you, then have fun, accomplish a lot of stuff, got the money, then you should back out and, do something elsewhere to preserve your health.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's, if he had that point, you know what I'm saying? He had that point, but I know one thing. That dude got the highest, I know one thing. Ball got the highest knockout rate. Especially for his weight class.
Yeah, Tank gonna knock you out.
And that dude got his knockout rate. Come on, bro. Only one fighter he never knocked out.
Yeah.
Only
one. Tank gonna knock you out.
And that's only because he broke his hand in that fight. Come on, man. That dude got knockout power, man. So
yeah.
I'm waiting to see, how his first fight, back in the ring, goes down. How long is, how long that dude gonna last? Because Tank, he definitely, he definitely look like he on a mission right now. You know what I'm saying? He been going hard in camp as we seen. He had, he had black, he had the black eye. So, you know what I'm saying? We know he going hard in camp. You know what I'm saying? Like he not taking it easy. They not taking it easy on him. It's like, I think I seen also one of the Charlo twins got a fight coming up. I seen.
Yeah, I think we talked about it last episode when we talking about the fight, but I couldn't find the exact dates when the fight was coming. But
Yeah, because I've been waiting for both of them to get back in the ring too.
yeah.
You know, it's definitely not how it used to be. You know what I'm saying, man? Some boxers, you know what I'm saying, might if you lucky enough, you know what I'm saying, some boxers might have had 3 fights in 1 year, or at least 2 fights in 1 year. You know.
Yeah. 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 See, man, that's another topic, man, that got
Oh,
people coming
BG
together.
ain't no more
You
free
know,
BG. She
yeah,
home.
man. You know that you got people, bro, who like literally like, I'm happy she home, but that trade it's an L for us. Like, and it's like, bro, like,
Yeah, I've been seeing, I've been
you
seeing a lot of
know,
it's been a lot of it's been a lot of, as much as it's a positive for her being home,
right,
I've just been seeing a lot of negative, I've been seeing nothing but negativity about her coming back home. You
right.
know, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's I get it, people looking at, the trade off, and you know, I get it, but you know, she home,
Everybody can't come home, man. Everybody
she
can't get
should have been.
traded. Like you can't, like it ain't, you know what I'm saying? People like, well, why they couldn't do a 2-for-1? Why they like, bro, what you
And
like
yeah, and I saw something, and I saw a clip, from the Breakfast Club, and Dr. Umar, was talking about it, and I'm not gonna get all into everything he said, but he made a valid, a valid point. You know what I'm saying? You got, with this situation, the Biden administration, you basically going against, you know, four different demographics in this situation.
Yeah.
You and so that's something, and you know, normal people, what I'm saying, if people, pay attention to a lot of things, they know what that means. You know what I'm saying? They going against four demographics, with this situation, and next year is, election year. So
Yeah.
they had to do something, you
Right.
know.
But my thing is too, bro, like in the time that we in right now, bro, and mostly to see a lot of black women, in a time, bro, when it's like, oh, the black woman isn't protected or this and that, bro. But when a time when the black woman is put first and it's a win for them, it's like, damn, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm happy, but it's like, man,
yeah,
like, bro, bro, whatever Russia's gonna do, they gonna do it with or without that dude.
regardless,
Like,
regardless,
you know what I'm saying? So
regardless,
it's just like,
regardless.
does it matter who they traded off to get this woman home? Does it like is like y'all that scared or y'all just want to just talk about something that you don't know about?
They just want to talk. People just want to
You
talk.
know, like
People,
who is
people just
Paul? The Marine, the ex-Marine. Like who is he? Like I don't honestly, I can't tell you nothing. Nothing. I can't tell you nothing about him. So to say,
yeah,
well, yeah, he should come home because he's an ex-Marine. I mean, bro, they got Marines and veterans that's out here right now that's free that can't get help from people.
yeah,
So I mean, I'm with it all the way. I'm glad that whoever it was and however that I'm glad that they was able to work something
yeah.
out versus her being in there for
And,
50 years for a
but the
damn baby.
biggest thing, like one of the biggest things you had just said, you know what I'm saying, is like, black woman, she's home. Black women are against it. Some, not all. Not all. It's just, like we said, it's the comments. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Right.
comments that we've been seeing. is the negativity about it that's like, well, dang, like, you know, one of ours is back home, and it's like, what's, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what
You
you
know,
like? What like? What
say
y'all want? You know what I'm saying?
motherfucker ain't gonna watch a game. And motherfucker ain't gonna watch
Everybody,
a game.
everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was saying free Brittney Griner, free Brittney Griner. Well,
Yeah.
Brittney Griner is free now, like, but so she's free now.
Yeah.
So why is there so much negativity around her being free when everybody and their mama was free Brittney Griner, free Brittney Griner, free Brittney Griner,
Right.
and now
And
she's
not
free
even
and
that.
there's all kinds of
If you
negativity.
and if you're a real fan, not even a real fan, but if you've been following, you know that this trade wasn't gonna get done unless they got him.
Exactly.
Like they didn't want nobody but him. So she wasn't coming home if they didn't get him. So that's just how it was gonna go down, and that's just why it went. And all the motherfuckers talking still ain't gonna watch a WNBA game after she's home right now. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So same thing with the prime thing, man. We just gotta learn to live with, what's best for us. And shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes if it doesn't affect you directly, man, sometimes you don't even pay to speak on it. Who care about your opinion? Or it just don't pay to speak on it.
Yeah, certain things, yeah, it's like, certain things, it's like you can have your opinion, but sometimes it, like you said, man, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff I got opinions on, but sometimes it don't pay to speak on it. I just keep it to myself sometimes, you know what I'm saying? If the opportunity, if it's a good opportunity to, you know what, I'm gonna chime in on this, you know what I'm saying? Other situations, like, you know what, nah, I'm not gonna chime in on that. I'm gonna just keep my opinion to myself because that's the best thing to do sometimes.
This is my opinion. This is how I think about it. This is how I feel about it. Just to say. But shout out BG, man. Hope she can get back. I hope now that she's home, I hope that doesn't affect anything that with the WNBA. Just with her being arrested I just hope it doesn't affect her future here in the States, man.
I don't think it's going to affect her future in WNBA, but I do think she should take some time off.
Yeah, definitely that, and then also just still advocate for anybody else that's just locked up over there. Cause even if like it's some bad shit going around with her, I never seen a clip with just people basically saying how she hate America, and so that's something that people gonna hold against her too. So it's just it's all a work in process, man.
But at the same time, it's like, you know what I'm saying, and that's nobody can be mad at that because that's how she felt. That's how she feel. You know what I'm saying? And people gotta understand why she feel like that. Right. Look how long it took.
Yeah.
Look how long she took. Man, she been locked up in Russia since February.
Yeah. And I truly believe too, like if it was a high profile LeBron James would have been home. Just to throw a name out there. Cause that's basically the caliber player she is in the WNBA. So wouldn't say it skill wise, but she's a great player, but just her name in the WNBA is that big like that.
Yeah.
But definitely, man, definitely glad to see her home. And I mean, nobody should ever have to go through that for a fucking vape pen. Like,
no,
they try to give a motherfucker life. Like that was, that was basically just an example. Like we're gonna give her 15 fucking years, and y'all gonna make a trade.
That's all it ever was.
They just had to come to agreement, which hints of all the other things. Oh, Brittney Griner just vanished from Russian jail. Nobody know where she at, and this and that and that. Okay, y'all really think the Russians don't know where she at? She's a pawn. Like she's safe. She's safe.
Yeah.
Like, but
yeah,
man.
I'm glad she back. I'm glad she back. It just shouldn't be no negativity around that after everybody was preaching free Brittney Griner, and now she home and it's none but negativity. It's like it's weird. Yeah. It's backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's weird and it's backwards. And it's mostly, it's mostly us. It's like Come on, man. That's why I always say, bro, like like we're our own worst enemies in pretty much every situation, dog.
Yeah.
Like always, like black folk, bro, we always our own worst enemy. We jealous of each other, we hate each other. Like, what the hell? Like, damn.
Say, man, what you think about this nigga Odell Beckham, man?
Man,
He
I don't know, man.
listen, his
I
mind,
know
that
a little too.
mindset, like that mindset he have, as in like he don't like he could step in, but he don't really see no point of playing in the regular season. Like that's cool and all, but when you got a healthy team going into the playoff and you got this player that been grinding all season, though, I would be pissed if I'm a starter and then all of a sudden this motherfucker come in for the postseason and start starting and getting my snaps. I would be
Yeah,
pissed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care who you is, you know?
yeah,
And so I think, honestly, I think him thinking like that will cost him even playing this season. Like, if like, only way I see Odell Beckham getting signed in a desperate situation.
yeah.
Desperate. Like, that's the only way I
Yeah,
see him getting signed.
it really is late in the season.
Yeah.
You know, it really is late in the season because you know, even when he got traded to the Rams last season, you
Yeah.
know, it was, you know, it was still earlier in the season when he got traded to the
Yeah.
Rams. You know, and
Yeah.
you know, his medical history, you know, is playing a big part, you know, in why he's still not on the team right now. And if I was Odell, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't even trip. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till the off season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Wait till the off season, man. Rehabilitate this whole season. Just rehabilitate. So
yeah,
next year they can come in through and give you can go in and demand the contract you want.
because he want a long term contract. You know,
Yeah.
that's what he want. You know what I'm saying? He want a long contract to where, you know, this is where I'm gonna be for the near future. You know, towards, you know, at least to the end of, you know, whenever he want to stop playing. But
Yeah.
that's what I would do. Like that's what I would
Yeah.
focus on. Like, you know what? It's too late in the season. I'ma just look, don't worry about it. You know, like you said, man, just keep rehabbing. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, making the end, you know, making that injury. You know what I'm saying? Making that injury stronger. You know, just and just bounce back next season. You know,
Yeah.
because you know, hey, it could happen. You
Yeah.
come back, you come back for, you know what I'm saying, a few games in the regular season, the playoffs, and boom, you injured again. So, you know what I'm saying? Instead of taking that risk, even though injuries can still happen next season, but
Right.
don't take that risk right now. So
I'm taking right now. Injury kind of
definitely,
still fresh.
you know what I'm saying? Don't take that risk right now. That's I I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But it's, you know, it's still gonna be interesting, you know, to see how, you know, it's still gonna be interesting to see how everything play off. Um, but
Yeah. Nah, definitely, man. Definitely.
yeah, but and I do know, you know, I don't know how it's gonna go for this player, you know, but you know, I'm definitely feeling like if he don't make it, you know, I don't know what they're gonna do, you know, going, you know, after this season, if they're gonna sign him next season, but Baker Mayfield, I feel like if he don't make it work with the Rams, you know, let's say they bring him back, you know, next season, because it's also, you know, it's already, you know, it's already speculation out there that Matthew Stafford not going to be back next season. It's very
Right. So that
possible.
what that would right. So that was what I'm about to say. So what's the deal with him? Because I'm taking Stafford over Baker. Like that. I mean, I'm taking him over it. One game, like I'm taking him. You know, I don't see Baker stand out like as a starter. I don't see it.
Yeah, you know, if he don't make it work, I don't see him being around the NFL that much longer, and if he do stay in the NFL, he's just going to become a backup.
But the thing about what you call him though, what he gonna do? He gonna what they gonna trade him? They're gonna have to trade him because he into contract. He's not a free agent until 2027.
Stafford,
yeah.
So yeah, it's been speculation.
But he's out for the rest of the season though.
Yeah.
So I mean, if Baker could come in and get them to the postseason, perhaps, then they can battle it out in training camp. But
nah, they Rams no playoffs for the Rams. They out of there too. They out of there. They're out of there. Win the Super Bowl 1 year, and then the next season you're not even in the playoffs. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a wild one right there.
That's crazy. That's real crazy. That's crazy. But it happens. It's the NFL. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. So, but Kyrie, shoe free agent. I still don't like how that went down.
I seen, man.
He's a shoe free agent.
I seen my boy Delvin with somewhere in America. I see he black on shoe company, but I seen he reached out to Kyrie and he's like he got a meeting with him with the team. Shout out to them, but also I seen Kyrie got something on the table with New Balance also. Perhaps they may be working with New Balance, but out of the two, man, I think he should fuck with somewhere in America because I mean, like I said, it's black owned. You know what I'm saying? And it's some dope. It's some dope shit. It's dope.
That'll be, hey, you know what I'm saying? And this is my first time hearing, about them.
Yeah.
So that'll be a dope collaboration right there. You know what I'm saying? Black owned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kyrie, you know what I'm saying? NBA players, get the that spotlight. So I'm just glad he playing. I'm just glad he playing. Still an unfortunate. It was just an unfortunate situation. You know what I'm saying? You had to go through.
Yeah.
You had to go through that. But yeah, man, sport. Sports world. The sports world been very interesting, man. It's been very interesting.
Very entertaining.
Very entertaining. You know what I'm saying? We had a former, NFL, running back, running for, positions, in Atlanta.
I seen that, man. I saw.
He didn't make himself look good at all.
He should have known. He should have known that because first of all, that nigga ran as a Republican. Like, you can't run in a Republic. You can't that. Don't go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to say,
and that's something, man. And just before we that's the last thing I want to that's not really sports like that, but I do want to just chime in on that right quick because this is something I always been thinking about. You know what I'm saying? I've had this conversation with a few people before. I really wish when it come down to what I'm saying, like politics and stuff like that. I wish things would get to a point where it's like, what? Let's do away with Republican, do away with Democrat, do away with all that, and it get to the point where it's like, okay, you say your part, you know what I'm saying, you bring you say what you got to say, what you want to bring to the table, and everybody decides that way and not on, okay, we strictly
Yeah.
gonna go for we strictly this party. You know what I'm saying? That happened for a reason, man. That stuff is all separated. Is all separated for a reason, bro.
Right. Facts.
Because think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's all separated for a reason. Think about it, bro. Like, let's say, you know what I'm saying, let's say me and you know what I'm saying, we you know what I'm saying, we running, you know what I'm saying, against each other. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we in different parties. And you got better, you know what I'm saying? You got better, you know what I'm saying, points than me. You know what I'm saying? But because you're in another party, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
my party's still gonna go for me because of the party I'm in instead of
Right.
the person with the better, you know what I'm saying, with the better points. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And
Right.
hopefully, you know what I'm saying, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that's something that can happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, let's do away with all that. Let's do away with all that and like let's actually, you know what I'm saying, vote for who's the better person, like who got the
Right.
better, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, who's, you know, who got the better, you know what I'm saying, points and what they want to do, you know, instead of just, you know, I'm this party, you know what I'm saying?
Right. On the
But
parties.
we've been, you know what I'm saying? We you know, we've been, you know what I'm saying, taught that, you know, basically programmed that, you know what I'm saying, as you know, since we were kids. It's like, you know, you're this, we vote this,
Right.
you know, and instead of, you know what I'm saying, listening to both, you know what I'm saying, partisan, you know what I'm saying, breaking down who got, you know, who got better and valid, you know what I'm saying, points and issues that they wanna, you know, that they wanna tackle, you know. But, you know, that's just something I always, you know, that's just something I always think about. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying, the older we get, you know what I'm saying, we think about
Right.
that stuff more. You know what I'm saying? We look at it differently. You know what I'm saying? We look at it differently. But hopefully that's something that could happen. You know what I'm saying? Do away with all that. You know, because think about it, a lot of stuff is separated for reasons. A lot of stuff is separated for reasons. So, but that's about it, man. That's about it. That, you know what I'm saying, that we got, you know what I'm saying. I know we normally, you know what I'm saying, we during the week, you know, we had to, you
Yeah.
know, but yeah,
Hey,
man. But
before we go, man, you saw that boy AB post a picture of him and
man, hey, bro.
say and I saw
It,
the warrant he had a standoff with the cops before they arrested him.
bro, eight. I don't, hey, bro. At this point, dog, I don't even know like how to process anything Antonio Brown do anymore, man. It's
Right,
like,
man.
but I honestly, on some real stuff though, honestly, I think it might be a little bit of that CTE, bro.
Think so?
I definitely think it's something. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Like,
I
'cause-
definitely know. We definitely know why and how the him and Tom Brady relationship broke up. We know that that's crazy, man.
and you know, is you know, most people, you know, look, is you know, it's not taking a side in something that we don't know about, but
Right,
in this situation, you know, he looked bad. You know, AB looked
right,
bad because, you know, man, this dude, you know, this man vouched for you to come on this team.
yeah,
He let you live in his house. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it's just, you know what I'm saying? That's when it's just a respect thing, man. Like
right,
that's all it breaks down to. It's like, come on, man. Like, that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a respect thing, bro. At this point, it's like, man,
Yeah.
I broke my back I broke my back to get you on this team. I let you live in my house.
Yeah.
Man, you slept on that. You slept in this man's house on his sofas.
With his kids around there too. Like I met the
Yeah,
man kids and all type of shit,
yeah.
man.
You know what I'm saying? So that's yeah, man. I don't know. A yeah, bro. I don't know how to process a lot of things AB doing for man. It's like it's retarded. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what I'm saying? Giselle moved on. Tom moved on. He got him another model. You know what I'm saying? I saw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I saw. You know some pictures of him. Like, okay, Tom. I see you like what you like. You know what I'm saying? He like the models. So hey, saying that's Tom. That's Tom, man. That's Tom, man. We gotta remember, man. That's a California dude, man. That's a West Coast dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He played in some cold weather for the longest, but that's a California
Yeah.
dude. So that is always in him. It's always in him. So, but yes, you know what I'm saying. We got to get some shout outs, get a few shout outs before we head out.
Yeah, man. Y'all know how we go. Oh yeah. I got the weed facts on here, man. Shout out to Bug the Earth. Bug the Earth, keep me laced, man. Follow them on Instagram, _Butter Earth. Get your gear, get your merch. DM them today, see what size they got, see if they got your size. Shout out Dignify Administration, man. We got a fire event coming up at the top of the year. Y'all be on the lookout for the flyer for that, man. Tickets go on sale soon, so if you want to attend, no matter where you at, you can get your ticket, fly in, come attend the event, man. Guarantee it's gonna be a real educational and fun event, man. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man. Dignify Administration on Instagram. Follow them, tap in, and let them know I sent you. You know, that's all I got.
That was up. As always, shout out the whole FOH brand. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tapping with everybody, man. On the rise, FOH, FOH After Dark, you know what I'm saying? Couples Edition. You know,
Yeah.
Beezy, bro. Like Beezy, bro. Like we need to talk, though. Like you missing. We like you gotta get them Beezy sessions back on, dog. Like you know what I'm saying,
True sessions, man.
you know what I'm saying? We gotta get them, you know what I'm saying? You know, true sessions with Beezy, bro. Like, come on, man. Like you gotta get back on that, dog. FOH Film Production. You know what I'm saying? Y'all haven't seen the movie. Unexpected. You know what I'm saying? It's on all sites, you know, Tubi, Amazon, Apple. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all go check that out, man, if y'all haven't watched it. And also be on the lookout for the next one. My Ex is My Next.
Yeah.
Be on
Dropping soon too. Dropping soon.
I
seen they about to drop the I think the first premiere or something like that already. I'm like, I think it's a trailer or something. Something dealing with it.
The official trailer coming soon.
The official trailer dropping soon. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man.
The official trailer. And you know what I'm saying? You know, just something else to go, you know, take a look at, you know what I'm saying? A little small video, you know what I'm saying, you know, that we did with that I did, you know, with DJ True, you know what I'm saying, about 2 years ago. A little short thing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go check that out on YouTube, man. You know, little short film, No Longer Friends. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all go check that out, man. You know, a little small something, you know, that was my first time, you know, my first time getting behind the camera doing something. You know what I'm saying, man, y'all go check that out, man. You know, get some views up on that, man. You know, it's old, you know, it's 2 years old, but you know what I'm saying, man, y'all go check that out, man. You know, check that out, man. You know, eventually, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to, you know, get back behind the camera or get in front of the camera, I should say. You know what I'm saying, and you know, put some acting skill to work. You know what I'm saying, and then I'll be waiting on that call from Tyler Perry. Hey, look, man, come to TP Studios. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I just don't want the more jacked up wigs that they, you know, keep them keep them headpieces away.
Tyler Perry wigs.
Keep them headpieces away. I'm good on that. But yeah, man. Shout out, man, and shout out Baker. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Big
lead
man.
back, dog. Like, shout out CB3, man. Hopefully CB3, do good this season. Only sixth grade on the squad.
We
So
gotta get them on. We gotta get them on. Gotta get you on here too, man.
yeah, man. We gotta get CB3 on here, man. We gotta get CB on here, man. We gotta get him on, man. But yeah, man, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? So we've all been Conflict Sports.
Say the booth is Eazyana, Conflict of Sports.